Good evening, everyone. Vlad here at Pepsi Center. It is October 24th, 2018. The Colorado Avalanche returning home from their 4-game road trip to welcome the Tampa Bay Lightning to Pepsi Center. Well, let's get to it. There was a lot that happened tonight, and at the same time, it felt like there was not a lot happening. But, well, let's get down to it. We'll start with the first period. The Avalanche came out of the gates flying, and after killing off a Steven Stamkos penalty in the first, the Avs had a 3-on-1 odd man rush. Gabriel Landeskog put the puck behind Andrei Vasilevsky, but Jonathan Cooper ends up challenging the goal. The refs take a look at it. It is reviewed, and the refs determine that the play was offside. The goal is called back. The Avs head to the break scoreless with the Tampa Bay Lightning. And scoreless would be the topic du jour for the remainder of the period. That would be the second. Unfortunately, the Avs allowed the Lightning to get back into the game. They started generating some offensive momentum. Farley was looking great. He was able to keep the Lightning off the board. Avs and Lightning remained scoreless after two. And then it was in the third period where the Lightning finally broke the tie on a Tyson Barrie hooking call. And they would take the lead 1-0, and it would stay that way even with Varley pulled in the last minute or so of the period. And the Avs would lose to the Tampa Bay Lightning by that score of 1-0. The Avs were outshot by Tampa 24-23. But it really was, there was a lot to unpack, but at the same time, just because of the low score, there really wasn't a whole lot here. We could do a lot of nitpicking now, but let's keep in mind that the Lightning were in the Eastern Conference Final last year. They were no slouch, and the fact that the Avs were able to hang with them yet again, given the youth of the team, and keep the Lightning to just one goal, and it was a special teams goal, that's saying something. Farley did a really good job. Did a really good job tonight. He was probably screened on the power play that on the goal that went against him. Low shooting affair tonight. Again, he gave up one. He gave up one of out of a total of 24 shots. That's not bad. Vasilevsky was equally as good. He stopped everything except for the goal that was overturned. So you can split it right down the middle. Both goalies played lights out hockey tonight. If we want to start looking at things to nitpick about, I'm sure there's plenty. I liked how the Avs played in that first period. I did not like how they let the Lightning back into it. Getting 6 shots apiece in the second and the third period. No matter who the opponent is, whether it's the Tampa Bay Lightning or take your pick of any team, 6 shots is not a lot. It's not a lot. So they'll definitely want to take a look at their shot output here in the last 2 periods and see if there's anything that they can tweak between now and their next game coming up on Friday. There were a lot of good chances. There were a lot of bounces. That went in Tampa's favor. A lot of posts, a lot of pings. Varley, of course, he also had a good couple of bounces himself. A couple of really good Tampa opportunities that he was able to just get a piece of with either his pad or his glove. So bounces essentially were fairly even for the most part. Can't really say it was a lucky bounce that cost the Avs this game or anything else like that. If you want to point at the special teams and the manner in which the Barrie hooking call was delivered, there could be a case to be made for that. And, of course, some non-calls that went against that could have been called that weren't. Well, there's an infinite number of things that it could be, but On the bright side, the Avs held a powerhouse Eastern Conference team to 24 shots, 1 goal, and they were able to skate with them for the most part, up and down in that first. They didn't really get much going in either the second or the third, but it's a young team, and as they mature, they'll be able to better adapt and respond. Tampa definitely made some adjustments throughout the course of the game, as noted by their shots, and then how they were able to lock things down after scoring their power play goal. The Avs did do a nice job of pushing back after that power play, so they didn't just roll over and quit. That's something that we probably would have expected them to do at this point last season, and definitely during the nuclear winter season of 2 years ago. So there are things that can be improved upon. There are things that we may not like, but there's going to be games like this, and the fact that they were able to get that... where am I going with this? The fact that they were able to get to just have one goal against a team that's this deep, that's good. That's impressive. So, not much more to say about the game tonight. Bounces went evenly for both sides, so lessons, of course, to be learned here, that if they're going to be one of the top teams in the league, they're going to have to definitely bring their A game and adjust accordingly. So our 3 stars of the night tonight, Andrei Vasilevsky, he's 3rd star, of course, goalie for Tampa. Semyon Varlamov, 2nd star, stopped 23 of 24 Tampa shots. And Nikita Kucherov, he is the 1st star of the game. He, of course, scored the game winner, the only goal of the game. So the Lightning give the Avalanche their first regulation loss here at Pepsi Center. And that's it for tonight's game. Looking ahead, the Avs will take the ice on Friday. Friday's going to be a big night. It will be the return of Matt Duchene to Pepsi Center since the big trade last November. So it'll be a homecoming of sorts for Duchene, who spent, of course, many years here. And it's going to be interesting to see how the Pepsi Center crowd receives the former 3rd overall pick from 2009. And exactly how that game's going to go, they'll definitely want to have a bounce-back performance from tonight. They'll be in Minnesota the following evening on Saturday, so they'll definitely want to have a good showing Friday before they pack their bags and fly out to St. Paul for their away contest in the Twin Cities coming up on Saturday. So that's where things are. That's what we have to look forward to. The last time that we saw Matt Duchene in Pepsi Center was in early November last year when he played against the Carolina Hurricanes. So what a difference a year makes, or close to a year. So it's going to be quite the affair coming up on Friday night here at Pepsi Center. So don't miss out. I'll be here with the Burgundy Rainbow pregame show in some form or fashion. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned to burgundyrainbow.com. Catch the Breaking Down article courtesy of our Crackerjack staffer Earl 06. He'll have that ready to go tomorrow for all of your statistic needs on tonight's contest. And for continuing coverage and conversation on the Colorado Avalanche tonight, in the wake of their loss to the Tampa Bay Lightning, head to burgundyrainbow.com, join the Burgundy Rainbow Discord, and head to the GDT channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell your friends about Burgundy Rainbow. We would be glad that you did, and you might be glad that you did. So, again, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I am Vlad. I'm going to sign off for tonight. So, and until Friday against the Ottawa Senators, I am Vlad. BurgundyRainbow.com. Let's go, Avs.